The story begins with a focus on Lily's life, a seemingly perfect marriage, a steady job, and a close-knit family. She's always considered herself lucky and blessed, with a husband who understands her and a sister who's her best friend. Emma has just moved back to their hometown after a tough breakup, and Lily invites her to stay at her house for a few months to get back on her feet. Tom, supportive and easygoing as always, agrees. As time passes, Lily starts noticing subtle changes in Tom's behavior. He's more secretive, often distant, and unusually invested in his appearance. The changes coincide with Emma's stay, but Lily chalks it up to her own insecurities, stemming from stress at work. Part 2. Cracks in the foundation. Suspicion and denial. Lily's doubts start creeping in when she notices that Tom and Emma seem unusually close. It's small things at first, shared jokes, subtle glances, an awkward silence that falls when she enters a room. When she questions Tom about it, he brushes it off, making her feel paranoid for even asking. One evening, while tidying up, Lily finds a bracelet under the bed in the guest room. It's an expensive bracelet she's never seen Emma wear, and she realizes it doesn't match Emma's usual style. Her heart sinks as the pieces start to fall into place. She begins paying closer attention, picking up on things she previously dismissed, text messages on Tom's phone with contact names she doesn't recognize, and long, whispered conversations between Tom and Emma. Lily struggles with denial, convincing herself that she's overthinking things. She wants so desperately to believe that her marriage is unbreakable, that her sister and husband wouldn't betray her, but she can't shake the feeling that something is wrong. Finding the proof. One afternoon, Lily decides to confront her fears. She checks Tom's phone, and her worst suspicions are confirmed. There are countless messages between him and Emma, talking about how much they miss each other, sharing intimate jokes, and making plans to meet in secret. She realizes their affair has been going on for months, right under her nose. Lily is devastated, heartbroken by the double betrayal. She's torn between anger, sadness, and a profound sense of loss. She confronts Tom, who initially denies everything but eventually admits to the affair, begging for forgiveness. Emma, too, is ashamed, saying it was a mistake and that she never wanted to hurt Lily. Part 3. The confrontation and decision. Confrontation and fallout. Lily takes time away from both Tom and Emma to process her feelings. She's hurt and humiliated, but above all, she feels like she's lost two of the most important people in her life. Her family members are shocked and divided. Her parents are disappointed in both Tom and Emma, while other family members are caught between anger and sympathy for everyone involved. After weeks of silence, Lily arranges to meet with Emma. The conversation is tense and emotional. Emma apologizes repeatedly, explaining that she felt lost and somehow gravitated toward Tom because he seemed like the stability she craved. She knows her actions were unforgivable but insists it wasn't about trying to hurt Lily. Emma confesses that she doesn't feel she deserves Lily's forgiveness but wants her to know how sorry she is. Reflection and decision. Lily also meets with Tom, who pleads for a second chance. He insists he loves her and that his affair with Emma was a mistake, a lapse in judgment that he deeply regrets. He's willing to go to therapy, to do whatever it takes to rebuild their trust. Lily is torn. Part of her wants to believe in second chances, while another part can't forget the betrayal. Choosing herself. After a period of soul-searching, Lily makes a decision. She realizes that her trust in both Tom and Emma has been irreparably damaged. Rather than try to force herself into forgiving and forgetting, she decides to end her marriage and start a new chapter of her life on her own terms. The decision is painful, but she feels a sense of empowerment she hasn't felt in years. She tells Tom and Emma that while she may one day find it in herself to forgive them, she cannot stay in their lives in the same way. She asks for space to rebuild her life without them and moves into a new place to start fresh. Part 4. Moving forward. A new beginning. Over the next several months, Lily works on rebuilding her sense of self. She takes up new hobbies, joins a local book club, and reconnects with old friends. She learns to prioritize her own happiness and slowly begins to heal from the hurt and betrayal. She eventually meets someone new, a kind, understanding person who appreciates her for who she is. Although she's cautious, Lily realizes that she deserves love that is genuine and honest, without hidden agendas or betrayals. Reflecting on the past. Lily finds closure in writing about her experience, sharing her story anonymously online to help others going through similar pain. Her story resonates with people who've experienced betrayal, and she finds comfort in the support of strangers who remind her she's not alone. As for Emma and Tom, they eventually move on as well, but their lives aren't the same without Lily. The weight of their choices lingers, and they both live with the regret of having lost someone who once meant the world to them.